Hey everyone, it's Lissette here. Welcome to my channel. For today's video, we are actually going to be doing my nails. This time we're going to do the left hand. Now, as you know, I did my nails, I want to say a week or maybe 2 weeks ago when I went away for a mini vacation. This is what they look like. When it came to the left hand, I didn't really have enough time, so I ended up explaining that whole process in the last video. I did record the whole thing, so if you haven't seen it, go check it out. But I wasn't ready to remove my nails on my right hand yet. So I did decide to go in and do my left hand, which is extremely hard because I'm a lefty. And yeah, this was such a long video for me. I think it took me maybe 5 hours to do my left hand, but it was totally worth it. And I really hope you guys enjoyed this nail design that I did for this video. But this video is all about August babies, you guys. This is the August birthstone and nail design. And if you are not aware of my series, I guess you want to call it, each month I am doing a birthstone birthday nail design pertaining literally to the birthstone itself. So August is peridot. I always say it wrong. Peridot. So which is like a green color, and I do have a playlist for all the other birthdays nail designs that I've did so far for this year. And if you was wondering about the actual like zodiac sign, I did a whole series last year really focusing on just the zodiacs for each month. So if you have not seen that, I do have another playlist for that, so you guys can go check that out as well. But yeah, so as you see, all I'm doing right now is I'm actually taking out, this is my extra coarse, double extra coarse drill bit. I am at, I want to say like 15, I want to maybe 20, I don't remember. I think this was like between 15 and 20,000 RPM, and I am literally just removing the nails. A couple of you wanted to see like the process, but I legit just remove it with a nail, with my drill. I don't soak it off. You can soak it off because this set itself is a full cover tip using my base gel. So yeah, you can soak it off if you wanted to, but I just prefer filing it off because it's easier. Hard gel is extremely easy to file off. So that's how I prefer, doing it. But yeah, so as you guys know, if you don't know, I am actually still sick, you guys, and I feel like my voice also goes in and out. I wake up in the middle of the night, I'm like coughing, so it's just like, I don't know, I like have like a good days and bad days, but I'm still working through it. If you guys did not know, I did speak on it a little bit again in the last video about how I got sick and all that yucky good stuff. But yeah, so I'm just letting you guys watch this. I'm just going to do this real fast. I'm just removing my nails and getting them ready to do a full set. And and just so you know, this bit itself is on my website at lgmpro.com. It's part of my drill bit kit that I have, but since this is a double extra coarse, you guys need to be, if you're using it this way, be extremely careful. I like to remove everything as close as possible. Usually I get pretty close and I'm pretty happy with how much I removed. But if you are new to doing your nails, or you're just like not comfortable with this type of drill bit, just be very careful because this is a double extra coarse. It takes a good chunk, like it is extremely coarse, and you want to be extremely careful with your nail plates that you don't file it off too much, because you can definitely hurt yourself with this drill bit. So be extremely careful when using this, and like I said, just take baby steps when using this drill bit if you're not comfortable with it. Once I remove majority of the product off, I go back in and I start focusing around my cuticle area. I go in with my snake head drill bit, really trying to just push up and back the cuticle area, exposing more of my nail plate. I go in with the next bit. I call this a flathead needlepoint bit. Other people use call it different. This is what I call it. And this, I remove again the dead skin, any kind of cuticle that's stuck to the nail plate. And then from there, I go straight in with my 180 sanding band. And this is where I remove any kind of shine, any oils that might be on the nail plate, as well as any extra like dead skin or rubber based gel that I may have on the nail plate. Just really trying to, you know, get it all not even, just, you know, making sure it's clean and getting rid of any kind of, you know, dead skin and old products like the rubber base gel. And when it comes to the speed for all of these bits so far that I've been using for like the cuticle prep, I stay around 5,000 RPM. That's what I am comfortable with, and that's what works best for me. Other people use less. Some people go up to 7, 8 RPM. I've done that, but I've always felt comfortable staying around that 5,000 RPM mark. Now that I've got those out of the way, I'm going to go ahead and go in with my dehydrator. This is just going to dehydrate my nail plates, making sure I removed any kind of oils that I may have like missed or left behind. From there, I'm going to go in with my rubber base gel. And I'm just going to cure that for a full 60 seconds. Now, usually I'll go straight in and add my tips, but I'm adding the rubber base coat because I'm actually going to go in with a peel off base coat. So this layer is kind of just protecting my nail plate for when I do pop my nails off, you know, my nail plate is protected. But yeah, like I said, I'm just gonna go in with the rubber base. I'm gonna cure it for a full 60, and then after that, like I said, I do go in with a peel off base coat. You're not gonna see it, I didn't record it, but I do go in, like I said, with that peel off base coat, just so you guys know. For my tips, I'm going in with the extra long coffin. These are the C-curve tips. I have not used these in such a long time. I actually miss it. But I am going in with, again, my rubber base coat with my rubber base gel. I'm going to add a little bit to that tip, and then I am just going to glue them on. I did pre-measure out my nails, so you see them all lined up, ready to go. This lamp, again, as well, is on my website, LGNPro.com. This is a flash cure lamp. It's the gooseneck flash cure lamp. It's rechargeable, it's portable, and yeah, you're gonna love it when you get it. But I'm just using this. I'm gonna flash cure them into place, and then I do go in once I have them all on. I do go stick my hand inside a full size lamp for a full 60 seconds. I really miss doing my nails in this shape, and I am surprised that I have not grabbed these tips in such a long time. But from there, I'm just going in and I'm gonna start really quick. Like, I had like a little bit of those corners hanging off, so I did just go in really fast with the nail file and just kind of just file them a little bit. I didn't go too hard with filing this, only because I do have that peel off base coat, and I didn't want to like break the seal from my nail plate, because then these things will not pop off if I scratch into that peel off base coat. But I do that. And for the color, I decided to go in with True Nude. This is another color that I haven't grabbed in such a long time. And to do this, I'm going in with my flat number 6 brush. This is one of the new brushes that I recently came out with. And I just start applying this gel. I go in, I add a slip layer first. I don't cure it. This is just a wet layer. Add a thin amount of that. And then I take a large amount and I float it on top. This was so hard to do, you guys. If you guys don't know by now, after seeing my videos before, I'm a lefty. So working on my left, it was like, I felt so like I was just so uncomfortable. I really forgot how to do my hand placement and how to flow the gel. So this part took me, I think, like 2 hours just to lay the gel on. It was so frustrating. I was so slow. This is definitely going to be sped up, you guys. I know some of you wanted to see like a real-time application, but I could not let you guys sit here for 2 hours just watching the horrible application that I did in this video. So yeah, I struggled a lot doing the layout, you hear me, laying the hard gel. Usually I'm really quick with it, fast, 1 2 3, when it's, you know, my other hand, but this was just bad. This was so bad. And then I kept stopping because I've been drinking a lot of water, trying to like, you know, make sure I'm really dehydrated, making sure I don't get dehydrated, and really trying to just fill my body with fluids and flush out this sickness. But I kept running to the bathroom, stopping in between. But yeah, this took so freaking long. So yeah, I'm just gonna let you guys watch me struggle. I do layers of this, so you're gonna see after I do like one layer, one big glob, I cure that for like, you know, maybe 15-20 seconds, and then I go in and I add more on top. You're gonna see me flipping my finger over a lot, trying to let gravity do its thing. I tried everything to let things help me throughout this whole process of trying to build up these nails. But yeah, I'm gonna let y'all watch me struggle doing this nail design. But yeah, so I'm just gonna do this color across all of the nails, flash curing in between, adding more here and there, and then making sure I do a full cure for 60 seconds just to make sure everything is fully cured before, you know, doing any kind of filing and all that good stuff. You guys, look at how lumpy they look. They look so lumpy. And actually, for me not doing my left hand in such a long time, I think I did okay. I mean, I don't know. But it's gonna get fixed, I promise. So from here, I did go in and I cleansed the surface of the nails with my nail cleanser to remove any kind of sticky layer. And then I'm gonna go in again. I'm bringing back the hand file, and this is where I really start filing and shaping everything. Now I was real comfortable using the hand file. This is an 80/80, and the only reason why I brung this out is because I felt like I had a lot of filing to do, and I just wanted something extremely coarse just so I could just really get in there and just file these bad boys into shape. This nail file in particular I got from Amazon, and I guess this is gel. Maybe I didn't clean it all the way fully through, but it kept getting gunky, so I ended up going through 2 files just to file these into shape. Yeah, I know I did a lot of filing, but I ended up filing the sidewalls. I do go over the top. Usually I don't go over the top, but I ended up going over the top with this file. And then you are going to see me, like I said, it was so much easier just hand filing everything, but you're gonna see me later on going around the cuticle with my drill bit. And for that I did go use a fine taper drill bit. I think I was at 20,000 RPM, and I just focused around that cuticle area. But yeah, that's like after I end up filing everything into shape, and then, you know, I just double checked like this cuticle area with the drill bit. And again, this drill bit is part of that drill bit kit. I was so, like I said, it's so weird working on your other hand. And like I said before, I forgot how long it takes me to do my nails when I do my left hand. Usually if you see a lot of my videos, it's always me working on my right hand, and I always do like something simple on my left because it's so hard to do that hand. Like I'm always walking around with two different kind of nail designs, which I'm perfectly fine with. Because yeah, it's just so hard doing my left. I don't know, but it was a process doing these nails. But once I ended up filing everything into shape, once I was satisfied with the shape of the mole, I did go in and use my white buffing block and I buffed everything smooth, and I think I did okay. These look freaking great from what they first looked like. They looked freaking awesome. I was so happy. Like 3 hours, 4 hours later, actually 3 hours I think, with the, you know, the shaping of them. At this point, I had no clue about the design. I didn't know the color, so really quick I just took this Capital One little mailer that they sent me. This is actually my bank statement. And in the back of it, I just really quick drew something out, just a template of what I kind of figured I wanted to do. Now, I kind of got a lot of inspiration from Pinterest and different ideas. And a lot of the designs nowadays are like this trendy, I want to say like chrome powder line. It almost reminds me of like futuristic type of nail designs. I don't even know what you want to call it. If you guys know the, like after I finish this video and I show you the look of it, like let me know what you guys would call that design because I can't figure out a name. So really quick, I just sketched something out, trying to brainstorm what I wanted to do. And then like I was kind of confused with the two ring nails and middle nails. I wasn't sure what to do with the ring nail, but I ended up figuring out later in the end. But I just sketched something up real fast, and then when I was satisfied with it, I started to pull out all like the little powders and stuff that I needed. I ended up pulling out this powder. This is the one that I got from Temu, and as you see, it's like a lot of blues and greens. And for this, I used I think like three different types of greens. Peridot is this really pretty green, and I actually have crystals for it, but I didn't want to just stick with crystals. I want to be a little bit more artsy with it, so I pulled out those powders. I also took out this chrome powder. I got this from Amazon, I want to say like 3-4 years ago. This is such a gorgeous color. When I use it, you guys are going to be in awe about how pretty it is. But I end up laying out all the powders that I'm going to use, making sure that I like how it looked. And yeah, I took out my matte top coat, and for this I'm going to go in and paint the thumb, the pointer, and the pinky. Since I knew for a fact those three was going to be the full design, I started out with that first. I did a layer of that and I cured that for a full 60. Now, if you've seen the last video, you know what I'm going to do with these with this powder. So I took out this little tool. This tool is from Temu. Again, it's like a little spongy thing. And I took that and I dipped it in the darkest color first, and with this I'm gonna go around the perimeter. Again, this kind of look, I don't know if it's called like a blush look, I think they're calling it, but it's very trendy now, where it's like a darker perimeter color and then right in the center is really light or like a different color. I don't know what kind of design or trends you want to call this. I think it's called the blush trend, even though it's not pink, it's not a blush. I think it's called or powder trends. I don't know, let me know if I'm wrong. I'm gonna call it the blush, you know, look. So I'm just taking the darker color and I'm focusing around the perimeter, really rubbing it in, and then when it gets to the center, I'm switching up the color to the second lightest, and then I go back in again with the lightest color. So I use 3 different greens for this look, and all those three greens is from that same pot that I got from Temu, and I think it was like $2 on Temu, so I'll link it. But yeah, so I just do that until I am completely satisfied. After I completed that, when it came to the ring and the middle nail, I decided to do those both Frenchies. So again, I went in with the matte top coat, and then I just focused doing like a Frenchie design. I cured it, and you're gonna see me again going back in with those powders, you know, trying to get that same look just like the rest of the nails. As I am talking, I'm slowly losing my voice, so sorry if I sound a little bit scratchy or manly-ish right now. I'm trying my best. I actually was really liking how it looked, and I did second guess myself on the look, but once I added the shiny top coat, it made it look a little bit different. And I don't know if it like blended the colors a little bit more, but it almost made it a little bit like a deeper green, which I liked. I really liked how it looked wet, if that makes sense, like shiny. So I just did that. I did a shiny top coat on all of them, and again I cured that for a full 60 seconds. No, actually I'm lying. I cured it for 45 seconds, the shiny no wipe top coat, because I wanted to go in with the green chrome powder. Yeah, so I went in with the green, you hear me? I can't even talk. Oh, I went in with the green chrome powder, and it looks like neon. This is such a pretty color, but I decided to go over everything. Like, I seen this technique on Instagram, and I don't remember who did it, but they put the chrome powder on everything, and then they drew the design on top. And I've done it before. I did this, I want to say like 2 years ago, and I remembered recently, you know, I could do this. I did this before when I saw the video on Instagram. So I just did that. I started doing that, and I just rubbed it in on everything, just like, because we're gonna wipe it away later. You're gonna see. I love how this chrome powder looks, but one thing I hate is how messy it gets. It gets so messy and it goes everywhere. And yes, I'm using my finger because I tried to use something else and it, like, the tools just wasn't working. My finger works best in my opinion. If you're doing a client, you may want to use your finger too, but put gloves on just for sanitary purposes. Like, you don't want them like side-eyeing you and looking all crazy. But yeah, put gloves on and you could rub it in, and it's just so much easier. But like I said, it's super messy, and that's the only thing that I hate about these chrome powders. Now, once I rubbed it in, I went in with my shiny top coat, and I am using my liner brush. Again, this is from my website, lgnpro.com, and I just start creating this really weird line pattern. Like I said, this is where the another trendy part comes in. I don't know what you want to call this nail design, but like I said, it looks really futuristic and not alien like. It's just weird. It's just a really weird squiggly line, and I've seen people do it different, where they apply the top coat first and then they rub the chrome powder in. I don't know, I felt like this was easier because I don't know. It might be, I don't know, like, I don't have to re-top coat the line. Like, this is top coat going on top of chrome, if that makes sense. I don't have to reapply the top coat on top because it's already top coated. Does that make sense? So I cured it in place, and now I just decided to wipe away the remaining chrome powder just to see what the design looks like. And this is what it looks like. I don't know what you would call this nail design. It might be somewhere, and maybe I am overlooking it, where they do like these squiggly chrome lines. But let me know in the comments if you guys know what this is called. But I really just did one nail just to make sure I was happy with the design. Once I was like, I was pretty happy with it. I think it looked cool. It's different, and I liked it. It's not my normal design that I would do, but I think it's cool. It's trendy. This is what, you know, what's in trend right now. But I ended up doing the same thing across all of the nails. And again, when it came to the 2 Frenchie nails, I did the same design, but I just focused on the bottom section of the nail. And yeah, again, I cured each one in place and wiped away as I went along. Yeah, I was gonna leave it like that, but I don't know. This being a birthday set, it needed bling. And usually when I see these type of nail designs, I don't really see it with bling. Maybe a pearl like here and there, or like they glob on like a clear gel to make it look bumpy. But I wanted to do some bling. I don't know. I feel like since it's a birthday set, I need some bling. So I took out my peridot crystals. Of course, y'all know my Bling It No Wipe rhinestone gel is the bomb. It has my new logo on it. If you don't know, I am changing the logo. It's going to be a little bit more simple and straight to the point. LGN Pro, that's what my gel is called. So you're going to see new logos little by little rolling out. Um, but yeah, I just start adding a little bit of crystals. I don't overdo it. I do a little bit here and there, and really kind of, just following the pattern again, making it look weird and like different. And I do end up adding a little bit of caviar beads as well. And again, I just cure those in place. And yeah, this is the final look. I actually really like how it came out. I was not sure at first because there was like a lot of green going on, but I like it. I think it is pretty, especially under different lighting as well. When you see it in the sun, it just looks so different. When I put the flash on, it just looks really pretty. I really like how it came out, and I'm glad I tried this trendy nail design, especially for this birthday nail design. Well, birthday birthstone nails. I'm gonna stop talking because I felt like I rambled on too much in this video. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of this nail design, and leave your comments. Happy birthday, you August babies out there. I hope you guys have a blessed one, and I will see you guys in the next one. Love ya.